is there something in my past that's unresolved that I need to go back and change the energy of and change the memory so that it doesn't haunt me anymore? All right, so be considering that.
I think the NLP was the absolute biggest shift for me. I could immediately, I walked away from there and I went up to George and I thanked him and I said, I honestly feel like I'm leaving here a different person.
So, I've had so many experiences where people have traumatic past experiences and we go back and we run this process and they have more freedom with it. It's a very powerful process. So Jody, you want to share?
So I woke up this morning super anxious because I knew I really wanted a breakthrough, and I think I know I'm going to have one, so it scares the shit out of me.
What's going on in your body right now?
I'm shaking, my heart.
Yep, come on up.
Someone was telling me on day one that there would be an opportunity to get up and do the NLP. And I immediately knew that that's what I needed to do. And so I woke up the second morning and I knew I wanted to shift that belief, and I knew that I was going to. So I was a ball of nerves and emotion. And when George asked if anyone wanted to get up there and do the NLP, I raised my hand and I could barely even speak. I knew that I was gonna have a huge shift.
And what's beautiful about the NLP training model is you'll learn it, and then you'll get to see a demonstration for the visual part of it, and then you get to practice the processes with each other. So the cool thing is, when I bring somebody up for a demonstration like this, is in many cases, her breakthrough and transformation will be yours as well. All right, so go on this journey with her in your own way, all right?
I did the NLP and it was amazing. And it was so easy because it was just like having this conversation and kind of, retelling the story from when I was a little kid. And I knew that it had something to do with when I was a child, because the adult self in me, I knew, liked public speaking because I kept volunteering to do it. But then every time I would get up there to do it, I could feel that little girl come in and the insecurities, and I would have a panic attack. And so that was amazing to shift that. And I could tell the minute I was done with it and I was standing up there, I could tell that there was a shift that happened.
When you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Well, I went up there shaking and just like so scared and didn't want to look out at everybody. And by the time I was done, I was up there feeling super confident and taking in the applause. And there was definitely a shift. And I've had the opportunity, like I said, I keep volunteering to speak, and I'm in a networking group where I have to speak weekly. And I could tell immediately, and I haven't had one of those panic attacks since, and I've had to give presentations since then. And I even had someone tell me in my group that she could tell there was something different about my presentation. I almost look forward to it now. Yeah, and not even just the public speaking, but my one-on-one interactions are different. I feel like I'm more authentic and I'm not judging what I'm saying. I'm just being me instead of trying to please people or be, a certain way.
After a big hug. Very nice work. Very nice work. You badass, you.
I was thinking to myself, what could I have done had I not had this limiting belief my whole life? But I don't want to, what if.
Sure.
But I guess it's more about what am I going to do now?
Neurologically, there is no difference between fear and excitement. That anxiety, the only way it turns to fear is when you label it fear in your mind.